Now, many of you already know that Neo in Europe, it has not been doing so well. But the good thing is that in Netherlands and in Norway, by the end of this month, something that we discussed, which is very important, is that Firefly is going to start deliveries in those two markets. And the reason why this is so exciting is that Firefly, it is the cheapest model that you find under Neo, especially under their sub-brands, and I have no doubt in my mind that this model will do very well, because one thing that has been making Neo not to do very well is because of the price of their cars. I mean, Neo cars are not cheap. Don't be fooled. I mean, in China, where Neo cars are being currently produced, even there, it's not many people that can afford the Neo cars. And now you can imagine shipping those expensive Neo cars to Europe. I mean, with tariffs, with duty cost and all that, you and me can agree that it even becomes worse than what we are seeing into China, which is why Neo has not been doing that well. Now, the reason why, like I said, I'm liking the penetration of Firefly onto the two markets by the end of this month, it's simply because Firefly, number one, it is the cheapest model. I mean, in no way Firefly, it will be starting at $26,000. Now, this is something that is great, because the cheapest new model in Norway started around 52, 55,000 dollars, and this was the ET5 Touring, ET5 mid sedan. Knowing that Firefly is coming half the price, man, I think we are in it for some winning, right? Because even Netherlands, which by the way, apparently just yesterday they sold around 17 Neo ET7. I wonder how they sold them. I wonder if they were, how deep the discounts were, but they sold 17 cars, which is something that is just so great. And it shows you that obviously, with if we are seeing 17 cars with Neo Firefly, can you imagine the volume that we are going to see in Netherlands? Because something very important is that when those Fireflies are shipped into Norway and Netherlands, they are going to be sold inside the Neo stores. So people that go and view the Neo cars will still get to see the Firefly sub-brand, which is something that is great. And this gives me the confidence that Firefly will do very, very well in Europe, right? I mean, one thing that I'm liking about this is that Firefly, it is not only cheap, but it comes with massive technology and cherry on top battery swapping capabilities. Though there are no battery swapping stations that can swap a battery onto Firefly, beginning of next year, we can expect, or we can start to see Firefly battery swapping stations being swapped, or coming from the fifth generation battery swapping stations, which is something that is just so great, and we look forward to that. So yeah, man, I am happy, I am excited. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those persevering will be rewarded. When I saw this list of the ET7 or 17 ET7s sold in Netherlands, I was quite excited, because ET7 is not a cheap car. If you did not know, ET7 starts around in China 458,000 RMB. It's not a cheap car at all. And if 17 of these were sold in Netherlands, where their duty costs, their tariffs, you and me can agree that obviously the price that they had to sell this car with, they sold it to the super rich, right? And yeah, I am happy. I am excited. Blue sky is coming. Long term will win. So we look forward, man. I mean, the Netherlands and Norway are not the only countries that Neo is penetrating with Firefly. There are also other countries where Neo is already present: Denmark, Germany, and Sweden. These three, Firefly is also going to penetrate. We just don't know as to when exactly, but it's going to be penetrated. Over and above this, there are distributors that Neo has partnered with that are going to help them sell their cars. Remember now, Neo is changing the Europe strategy from having the Neo stores in Europe and shifting to go rather make their distributors help them sell their cars, which is something that is great, something that will make Neo do well, sell more. I mean, I was quite a bit jealous when I saw, of course, the way Xpeng has been selling in Europe. I mean, they've sold like plus minus 8,000 cars year to date in Europe, and this is thanks to the distributor channel that they've been using. This method, Xpeng has successfully deployed it, and it's working for Xpeng, and I think it will also work for NIO, which is why I'm bullish, I'm positive to say that we shall be rewarded with time, right? So I am happy, my dear friends, and I thought I'd come and quickly give you this latest development. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long term will win, and those persevering will be rewarded with time, right? Like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because blue sky is going to come, not only in China, not only in Europe, but everywhere where NIO is selling their cars. Because if you cannot afford NIO cars, you've got an option for Onvo. If you still can't afford Onvo car, there is Firefly. There is no way that if you are a lower to middle income class and you cannot afford, of course, Firefly. Firefly, almost anyone can afford a Firefly, and the positive sentiment of Firefly in China gives me the courage, the confidence that Firefly will also do very well. I mean, Firefly was designed primarily for the European market, and this gives me the confidence that Firefly will do very well in the European market, which is something that I look forward to. So, my dear friends, I am happy, I am excited, and I think we are going to be rewarded at the end of the day. NIO might not be selling at most as much outside of China, but I personally believe that that statement, which was once made by Mezua back in 2020, 2021, of saying that in the future 30% of NIO sales will come outside of China, I believe it with Firefly, because Firefly has got some massive room to grow, and especially that it can also perform a battery swapping. It is something that is just so massive. It's something that is just so great, and it shows you the massive potential that lies within the Firefly sub brand. So I remain long, I remain strong on NIO, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. Like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that at least you can be notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. I will see you on the next one, my dear friends, and that is all from me, and God bless you all.